everyone, welcome back. This is Cureton, Senior Journalist from XR today. We are going to be bringing you the XR Predictions series set for 2024. Now, as the evolving landscape of technology changes, extended reality is going to revolutionize the way we interact with the world around us. So from immersive gaming experiences to transformative healthcare solutions, XR has the potential to reshape industries and enhance our lives in ways that we can only imagine. So, to get into this exciting future of extended reality, we are putting together a panel of industry experts for our XR Prediction series. Now, these thought leaders are going to share their insights on the latest trends, emerging technologies, and the potential impact of XR for various sectors. So please don't miss this opportunity to gain valuable insights into the future of extended reality. Join us and be a part of the industry shaping our next era of technology. Thanks again, and until then, bye now. Hope to see you there.
Hey, hello, Jay here. I've been asked to speak about XR predictions for 2024. I will not ask ChatGPT to do some research or anything like this. I mean, some things are pretty obvious. The first is the industrial metaverse. This is one of the, let's say, no-brainers. The industry already has seen the value. We will see from next year on, or it already started, that more and more players are adapting on the industrial metaverse, on the digital twins. If we consider this industrial metaverse as something broader, so military metaverse, healthcare metaverse, and so on, this is where the real value is. And some players even started thinking about digital twins of their products. So that's my take on it.
So my prediction for 2024, less friction. With all of the technology advancements we've seen in the past 12 months, be that in the silicon architectures, the compute architectures, the sensors, the devices, the interoperability standards, and generative AI, robots, our ability to create new ways to collaborate, to have spatial computing experiences, we've never had a time like this. But yet for your average consumer or the average person in business and in industry, this stuff is hard to use. There's a lot of friction to get it working. But look at what's going on with some of the devices. We have the Quest 3, we have Apple Vision Pro coming out, the ability to be able to create mixed reality apps on your phone with generative AI tools and whatever. We've never seen this before. Take all of the interoperability standards. So whether you're off in the metaverse, the industrial metaverse, the average person in a consumer, in business, in industry will be exposed to a lot more of these experiences in 2024 because it'll become more easy, more intuitive to use. We'll reduce a lot of that friction to get people in to experience these things. And we're seeing it happening already, and it's only going to accelerate in 2024. So that's my prediction, less friction.
The XR future is coming, and it's happening much faster than people think. With Apple releasing the Vision Pro next year, the era of spatial compute has arrived, but these devices are extremely expensive and not accessible to most people. Just like in the 90s, when big tech thought that network compute was going to take the form of the high bandwidth information superhighway, and instead, Netscape helped the World Wide Web gain widespread adoption, the spatial internet does not need high-fidelity graphics and lifelike avatars, just as the internet did not need high-def television. And just like in the beginning of the internet, what we need today is tinkerers, developers, and innovators. My advice to you, if you're trying to be an innovator of the next major shift in networked technology, is go find the platforms that enable you to reach hundreds of thousands of end users and meet them where they are with the technology that they currently have. Experiment, learn, and innovate, and be a leader of the spatial networking future.
Hello everyone! So what do we think the XR industry will bring in 2024? For me, for enterprise VR, 2024 will be the year when we finally have powerful enough GPU in the cloud so that we can provide high quality VR stream to the latest generation of VR headsets. I also think that 2024 will be that year when we see the first photorealistic immersive digital twin move into live operation. On the application ecosystem side, I also expect many more industry applications to support OpenUSD, and join the NVIDIA Omniverse ecosystem.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Reeves, founder and chairman of Arvizio. 2024 will be an exciting year for XR, building upon the many key technologies that have been announced this year. First of all, we will see a much wider adoption of AR and mixed reality in the workplace, in particular for training and guided work instruction. New mixed reality devices have entered the market, such as the Magic Leap 2 and, of course, the Meta Quest 3, and soon we will see the arrival of the Apple Vision Pro. Software solutions will need to operate across these multiple platforms as users seek to compare the devices. Some devices are better suited for on-site work instruction, for example, while others may be preferred for off-site training. Another key trend is the continued convergence of XR and AI. Large language models will be used to assist in the preparation of training workflows, and cognitive AI solutions will support increased levels of automation with object detection and visual inspections. It's also important to monitor the increasing capabilities of smartphones and tablet devices. We may see closer integration between the use of mobile and headset-based mixed reality experiences, for example. All in all, 2024 promises to be an exciting year.
Hey everyone, this is Dr. Linda Ciavarelli. I'm the co-founder of HouseCall VR. Thank you XR Today for inviting me to be here and to share my predictions about XR in 2024. Again, it was a pleasure to do it in 23, and I'm excited to have been asked to do this again this time. Like I said, I am the co-founder of HouseCall VR. At HouseCall VR, we're leveraging immersive technology for patient education. My 20 years in private medical practice have shown me that our current system of educating and engaging patients through brochures and hurried doctor's visits really doesn't work. And unfortunately, I've spent decades trying to educate my patients in the best way that I can, but I think now with the boon in immersive technology, specifically in healthcare, we have an opportunity to really help people better understand and engage with their health and ultimately to change their outcomes. About 2024, some of the key trends that I see, obviously a lot of much anticipated hardware advances, in particular, of course, Apple's spatial computing and their hardware solution, that release coming up in 24, really excited about that. And then, of course, the thing that I'm sure everyone else is talking about is the integration of AI and machine learning into XR. It's really, really exciting to see the convergence of AI and XR. And I think 2024 is going to be a pivotal year in that space, not just for us at HouseCall VR, but really for everyone across the industry. Obviously, XR in healthcare is near and dear to our heart. Again, we're working specifically in the patient education space, especially now as value-based care becomes more important in the industry, leveraging immersive technology to give patients a better understanding of their health and more agency we believe is going to be really critical. Obviously, HouseCall, we're revolutionizing patient education and engagement and plan to use that to demonstrate better outcomes. As far as market growth, we see an incredible potential, specifically in healthcare. There are more applications every day. There's more adoption. We can see leaders in the field like the VA, which is deploying XR in many, many, many ways in their systems. Also, the release this year, but we're going to start really seeing more from an academic perspective through the Journal of Medical Extended Reality, which was launched this year, but is really going to get started as we move into 24. I think it's really going to be a breakout year for them. Obviously, some challenges they're pretty much the same as 23, but probably amplified as we have more and more adoption, costs, privacy, and of course, best practices, especially as we move into leveraging AI more and more in these places. However, there's an incredible amount of opportunity. It's a great time to be in XR, and at HouseCall VR, we're really excited to have leveraged our partnerships to use immersive technology specifically for patient education. We really have the opportunity at this moment to redefine how we interact and learn from each other. Yes, there are, key trends. We're seeing the hardware changes. We're seeing adoption in healthcare, incredible market growth, some challenges and some opportunities. But in the end, we think that 2024 is going to be a breakout year for XR, and in particular for HouseCall VR. Thank you so much for having me, and I can't wait to see what everybody else has in their trends.
So there are three key things that I'm interested in terms of trends for XR in 2024. Firstly, obviously the hardware of the Apple Vision Pro. Secondly, from a performance perspective, live virtual production with programs such as Disguise Designer. And finally, I'm also really interested in non-invasive BCIs such as NextMind. So firstly, to talk about the Apple Vision Pro and Vision OS launch, from a creator's perspective, especially with the Vinci project, I think it's super positive for the XR, AR, VR ecosystem. It unlocks a cornucopia of opportunities for both creators and developers. And I think it's going to really encourage a surge in producers creating more spatial audio-oriented tracks to correlate with these mixed reality experiences, as I'm very impressed by the Apple M2R1 chips and the precise head and hand tracking, which powers real-time 3D generated avatars for an immersive presence and connection. The second trend from an entertainment industry perspective that I'm interested in is Disguise Designer, as well as their partnership with Move AI in terms of invisible markless mocap. It's a field day for a performer like myself, as you don't have to wear a hardware suit on stage. So I'm excited to see where that technology develops for live XR stage shows, especially for the Vinci project. And thirdly, the key trend that I would like to discuss is non-invasive BCIs, such as the company NextMind, and what that could mean for real-time content creation, perhaps partnered with generative AI to create these immersive, gamified, real-time XR experiences.
Hi there, this is Chris Parkinson, the RealWear CEO. Where do I see 2024 going? And what am I excited for? It's AI, 5G, and our headsets. They're coming together very quickly, and I think throughout the year we'll see a lot of announcements from RealWear and from our partners consolidating all the technologies into a single wearable solution that the frontline worker can go out and be much more productive with. And where AI is going to take me in a really exciting way is that natural interaction, the natural speech on my headset, so I can just simply hold up spare parts from an automotive in front of my camera and ask the computer here, hey, what part am I looking at? And can you order me 2 more because I think these are broken? Oh, and at the same time, can you simply log that into my work order management so I don't have to type anything, please? That's where we're heading. That's when we're going to see a lot of really huge adoption around the world with simple AI interaction and wearable computing. Looking forward to it. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.
Right. My name is Sondre. I'm the CEO of Naer. Predictions for 2024. I think the Apple Vision Pro and the Quest 3 with their mixed reality capabilities are really going to make a huge difference for onboarding. And what I mean then is the fact that when you bring someone into VR, everything is new, everything is different, and you just want to play around with it, or you might freeze. When you bring people into an experience using mixed reality, we can make sure only your body is an avatar, or maybe something you want to interact with, like a sticky note. And that way, it is much easier for us to direct people's attention to the exact point they need to focus on in order to understand how to use your app. Feeling confident in using software is one of the biggest barriers to XR today. So I think that's a hugely important step.
XR, extended reality. What's the future of XR? It's really simple. The future of XR is human and AI powered. The future of XR is collaboration based. The future of XR is hyper-eye resolution. The future of XR is less animation and more human. The future of XR must be unified, for if it does not, it will never live up to the best of its potential offerings for sustainable and human betterment. When it comes to XR, one of the most important things that we must consider, that we must know, that if we're going to extend reality, then we must bring reality with it. The future of XR is you and me, and so much more.
Hi everybody, Rob Scott here from XR Today. Now, with over 1 million unique users visiting xrtoday.com in 2023, my prediction leans on what we've seen trending in the enterprise and B2B extended reality space. Now, I believe generative AI will align with immersive experiences in the creation of environments, artwork, and assets for digital worlds. It will become significant in reducing design time for 3D environments and in the creating realistic customer engagement and entertainment experiences. Now, I also predict that media companies will likely increase their investment in XR tech for storytelling and advertising, leveraging XR to create emotional connections with customers. This is my 2024 prediction for the XR market. Will I be right? We'll see.